Good morning guys. So it's Friday the 22nd, it's 5 to 11 and I've just rushed to go and get myself a coffee from Jackalope Joe. Hannah, who makes these coffees and owns Jackalope Joe, has a little pop-up each Friday and that is kind of my tradition now. I grabbed some cakes again today. So I've got Alex one of the blueberry and banana peanut butter and granola and muffins, and then I got a raspberry brownie. But welcome to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Fauna, where I make and sell scrunchies, macrame, home decor, glassware, a whole bunch of other goodies like that. But if you're not new here, welcome back and thank you guys for clicking on the video again. But in today's vlog, I do have a market this weekend and I'm going to be testing and reviewing our new gazebo, which I'm very nervous about but also pretty excited. The plan was to buy one next year and invest in one so I can start doing outdoor markets, but I got a message on Monday, I believe, from someone asking if I wanted to attend an event. It's at the Margot and Plum coffee shop and store in Botsford, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's basically in between Grantham and Nottingham, and they've recently been holding artisan markets, so I thought that might be quite interesting. And it's only from 10 till 2, so I thought, well, we could always do that and then head over to see Alex's family. Sorry, I just realised my cracked mirror is like in the shot. Apparently there's also like a classic car show or classic car meet there. Alex and I love classic cars, so I thought it might just be worth going for a day out. But then I did read the message that also said you will need a marquee as well as your table setup, and I thought, ew, I don't have one of those. So me being the impulsive person I am, I went and bought one. So I have had a nosy online at full market gazebos and they're not cheap, and we have quite strong winds in the UK. We have had very bad weather the last few days, which has been stressing me out a little bit. Not gazebo weather at all. It's a lot better today and I'm hoping that this is here to stay for the next few days. So I knew I needed a more heavy duty one. I was coming across this company called Rock Awnings and quite a few people recommended them to me, so I went for the Explorer pop-up gazebo 3x3 and I wanted the walls as well. I paid about £15 for next day delivery, which it did come next day delivery. I ordered it Monday evening and it came Wednesday morning because obviously they shipped it the Tuesday morning, and in total it cost me £233.99. Your girl's skint, so I used PayPal split in 3. It was extra to add to the walls, you could have it without. Alex and I are going to be attempting to put it up. This is absolutely massive. I don't think it's even going to fit in any of our cars. All I'm going to be doing is tidying up the office first because it's an absolute disaster. I've got quite a few items to restock, little bits I want to make here and there, so we will see what this vlog turns into. Cleo's being a little gremlin and trying to eat the cakes. She keeps trying to shove her face in them. They are not for you, Piglet. She's so food driven, aren't you? My little wrinkly pig. Look at all them wrinkles, look at them. I'm just gonna sit here, maybe Mum won't notice. No. Which one's she trying to get into? The chocolate one, am I surprised? That is toxic to you, my love. You are not allowed chocolate. She's like, watch me. Oh my God, Cleo. I'll get you some treats that you're allowed. Look at the paw, no. That's much better. It's not perfect, but it will do for now. The postman's just been. I say finally, I've not really needed it until now, but the plan for when I started doing the cups was to use this packaging because all our packaging is eco-friendly, recyclable or reused, biodegradable, all that jazz. However, when I started doing the cups, I did have quite a lot of bubble wrap left over from packages or from when we moved, and I was not up for just wasting that and binning that, so I thought, why I have it, I'm going to use it. And I'm really struggling to get in this, bear with. But obviously bubble wrap is plastic and that is not the aim of my shop. So now that I've used pretty much all of the bubble wrap, I bought some of this. I was a bit gutted when this arrived because it's a tiny little roll and this was crazy expensive. But it's honeycomb paper wrap roll, and annoyingly enough it's been sent in plastic. Why? Well, this is it. It's got a little bit of tape there to keep it together. I don't really want to rip it apart, but Can you see it? So you stretch it out and then you can wrap breakable items. This is not small business related, but I cannot stress this enough. I'm sorry if this gives you the ick, but if I can bring this to anyone's attention, even though I only have a small audience, I will, because I'm a huge advocate for this, because it can literally save your life. I've just had my cervical screening come through, otherwise known as a smear test, because mine is due. I know a lot of people get freaked out by them. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just really uncomfortable, I don't really want to have one done. It can save your life. Just get it done. Honestly, if I could have one done every year, I would, because it is crazy the things that they can do to save your life when it comes to cervical cancer if you go and get a smear done. If you don't, it can literally be the difference between life and death. I know that sounds dramatic, but pretty much any stage that you are at prior to cancer, a cervical screening can save your life. Look into it. I get it, no one wants to have a smear done, no one thinks, oh, this is gonna be great, but it's a walk in the park. It's easy, it's over before you know it, and it can save your life. I just wanted to quickly say that. Here in the UK, I can't speak for everywhere else in the world, it's free. I'm sorry this is really, really random, but I will yell this at the top of my lungs to anyone who's scared to have one done. Get it done. Little tangent, but it's just arrived letting me know that mine's due, so please, just get your smears done, ladies. On a different note, my vinyl's arrived, so I can get a bunch of cups done. So I've got key rings that I need to restock, I've got can cups I need to restock, so I'm glad this has arrived. I've got more glass cups arriving today, hopefully, which is great, but I've gone with few different things. So I've got white, got quite a few of white because I use a lot of white. I got black because the checkerboard ghost cup was very popular. I've got pink and lilac because I use that in a few of my designs. And then I've gone for this hot pink one for a new design. I've got some pink motel key rings and there's a funny design and quote I want to put on it. And then I got my coppery one for my coffee keychains. But what I realised I need to do this is what we've got. We've basically got two boxes. One of them is the one that's like bigger than me and the other one is that small one there, and it's so heavy. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse and we're going to see how easy it is to actually build. Decided to put the front on and one of the side panels on because there's no point doing all of it because they're quite easy putting the sides on, but that wasn't too hard, was it?
Very easy.
I'd struggle doing it myself, but I bought sandbags. It's 4 of them, but there's technically 2 bags that go around each leg, and it does come with these like massive pegs as well, so if you're obviously on grass you can peg it down and they're like really long heavy duty stakes. Pretty happy with that, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So I've got all the new glasses, there's 12 altogether. I've got all the vinyl and I'm going to set up my vinyl cutter and get some of the designs cut out, and at the same time I'm going to attempt to sew up some of this fabric. However, last time I tried to use my sewing machine it wouldn't work. where we're at. All the scrunchies are made up, but they do still need the finishing steam on them. These are supposed to be mystery scrunchies, and I put the label in, which is infuriating because the mystery scrunchies aren't a profitable item, and I keep the cost low by doing little things like not including the label. But these 4 have the label in, so I'm not going to turn them into mystery packs. I'm just going to put these 4 on the table. If people want to buy them, great. If not, they will then go in the mystery packs. I've got a couple of little bits of vinyl here for the vinyl cups, and then using this scrap I've just done enough for 3 motel key rings, the ghost ones, because they're all sold out. And then I've got a bunch of vinyl cut here for cups. I am so tired, I don't know if you can tell. I have so much to do. Hey guys, sorry about the lighting. It's quite late now, but we've just started packing the cars, as in plural, because not a chance are we getting that gazebo in either of our cars without one of us not being in the car. I made 3 of the little ghost hunting motel keychains. All scrunchies are finished and ready to go that I needed to do. So I'm just going to quickly pack the stock and write it all on my stock list. Which is here. I have started filling in a couple of little bits. Stop laughing at me! Alex is just stood there laughing at me. And as you can see, I've got part of the gazebo in the back of my car because unfortunately we're not going to be able to do the market today, and I'm trying my best not to cry. It's very, very windy. It's not even that windy actually. It's windy, but it's not crazy windy. So we set the gazebo up, and unfortunately it's ripped in multiple places. Pretty gutted. So we've basically just driven an hour to have a very disappointing setup. Pretty gutted, but it's fine. So Alex is trying to get hold of, he keeps laughing at me, trying to get hold of his family because it is my father-in-law's birthday today. So we were going to go and see them afterwards anyway, but they're probably still in bed because it's the crack of dawn. Sorry this vlog's not more exciting. So it's 25 to 7. What a disastrous day for the business. On a positive note, I've had an amazing day. Lovely, very nice day with Alex's family. So I'm glad it wasn't a waste of a day and we had a really nice day. But business side of things, disaster. It's mostly because obviously it's a huge financial loss. I now have paid for a gazebo that I can't now use. For what I can tell, we can't get a refund or a replacement or anything because it's not technically the company's fault. I don't even know if I said, but we put weights on it and it just lifted up. Bought the gazebo, bought the weights, spent all day yesterday prepping for it. Obviously wasted Alex's entire weekend prepping for it, and then because the gazebo was so big we couldn't go in 1 car together, we had to go in 2 cars. So it was an hour's drive there, so that's petrol for 2 cars. It's just infuriating that we didn't even get to use it once. Just permanently getting hit with obstacles and it's very hard to keep staying positive and be like, let's keep going, but gotta keep going.